Hi everyone. Hope you're having a good day today, and I hope you're getting ready for the holidays. And I think we're going to get ready with this project too, a little holiday theme to it. We're going to do origami today. And origami is paper folding, and it is a Japanese form of artwork. And we've all made paper airplanes in the past or other items like cootie catchers or stuff like that. And that's all considered origami. So today, what you need is some paper. I got various types of paper all around here, and I'll show you in a second. You'll need a pair of scissors if you have them, and probably a marker or a pencil or a crayon, whatever works best for you at the end, and that's at the end of the project. I'll show you what we do. So origami paper is typically paper that has two sides to it, a colorful side and white on the other side. I found that I got some Christmas wrapping paper. This is usually typically white on one side and a pattern on the other. This will work great. This is not actually origami paper. This is scrapbook paper I have found. But any kind of paper you can find would be wonderful. I even found some stuff that came in the mail yesterday, some circular stuff. I pulled this out of the recycling bin. If you have this, this will also work. Any kind of paper works great. So what we need to do for origami is we need a square sheet of paper. And I did not have any square pieces of paper around, so I'm going to have to create my own. And let me find a piece that might be a little fun to use. Ooh, let's do this. This is vibrant. Should show up great on my camera here. So I need to make this square. Now the easiest way for me to make this square is I'm going to take it and fold it into a triangle. I'm going to match these edges here. I'm going to put a crease, which is folding it hard. See, that's a crease. Fold it. Now that I have scrap edge here, I need to get rid of this section. Now for me, the easiest way, because I have a nice pair of scissors here, is I can cut it off. If you don't have scissors, you can take this paper, fold it and make a crease, and then carefully, rip it off. Do it carefully, and then we don't need this. You can set that off to the side. This is what we need. We need a square sheet of paper, preferably two sides. If not, use what you can use. All right, now we have this crease here, and this crease is important. Let's start making our origami elf. And the first step we have to do is we're going to take this corner here, or see this little edge corner, and I want to fold it up. This is going to be the hardest part of this project, but once you figure it out, it's super simple. It just takes a little hand-eye coordination, and then I want to crease it. I push it hard with my finger, and I got a crease. So most people are going to want to do this, and it's hard not to. I'll get my hand in the way. It's hard not to. So once you figure this out, bring this edge right to that middle crease. Now we have to do it on the other side too. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take this point and bring it up to this point. And you're going to have to use all your fingers. Both hands, your hand-eye coordination, and it looks like a kite. This is what we wanted. Folded, and it looks like a kite. Now we're going to keep this folded just like this. I'm using fingers to hold this down. And what I want to do is I want to take the bottom and fold it to the top. Just like that. See the bottom? And I want it to match to the top there. And I'm going to push down hard here on this fold and make another crease. Boop. Okay, there we go. Next step, we're going to flip this over. See what I did? I flipped it over. We were here. I'm flipping it over. And now I'm going to take the top part, just this top section, and I want to put it to the bottom. Now this paper is a little thick, so it's giving me a little hard time. Christmas wrapping paper is a little thinner. See how I folded it right to the bottom? Now we have our elf almost started here. Now our elf is going to wear a hat, like a Santa Claus hat. So we need to put a brim on it. In this little section here, you can see where the corners start or end. We're going to fold this down a little bit. Just make a little lip here. Just like that. And then they've got one more step. Here's what we do next. We need to hold this up. And now we need to take this and fold it behind it. I call this like a chicken wing. We want him to take his arm and put it behind him. And I got to push it down and crease it. And I'm going to do the same thing to this side. Push it down and crease it. And there's my elf. Now, if I have some tape, I forgot to mention, if you have tape or glue and you want to hold his arms in the back down, take a little piece of this tape, just a little piece. Scotch tape works, masking tape, whatever kind of tape you have at home works fine. I just have scotch or masking tape on my desk, so I'm going to use that. I put that on the back. Now his arms are held down, and now we have our elf. Last thing I want to do, let's put a face on our elf. And I'm just going to draw a backward C. You can make a forward C, and that makes him his nose right in the center. And I'll put two little dots here for some eyes. And he's happy because Santa Claus is coming soon, so we're going to give him a big smile. There's our elf, guys, an origami elf. He's happy. Now, make a bunch of them, but what we can do with this elf is a couple things. If you carefully want to poke a hole in the top, you can put a hook on them and hang them up as a Christmas ornament. If you want to hide something, like maybe you got a special nickel, inside you notice there's like a little pouch here. You can hide stuff in there, maybe a little piece of candy. This one's a little small, but you can make them bigger too. So there's an elf. I want you to practice, have fun with it, stop my video, rewind it, and enjoy making this origami elf. And since I have a little bit of time, I'm going to do one with wrapping paper real quick. And I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger. And I didn't mention, but the size of the paper, you probably don't want to go bigger than your hand. My hand's kind of big, so that's okay. But I want to do the same thing. I need a square piece of paper. I'm just going to fold it like this. I have my triangle now. And this is going to be simpler because this wrapping paper is very thin. I'm going to cut the best I can. And if it's not perfect, that is perfectly okay. It's perfect to be not perfect. All right, so now I have my square piece of paper. I'm going to show you how fast this was again. Remember, we open it back up. We're going to make a kite. I'm going to fold it again. And you can make all kinds of different elves. If you had red and white paper, you can actually make Santa Claus too if you wanted to. I'm just making his helpers right now. All right, so I took the bottom, folded it back to the top. I turn it over. I take this top sheet, fold it to the bottom. Then I take his brim and I fold it down. Then I gotta give him some chicken wings. I'm gonna fold this to the back. Make sure this is a triangle shape when you're all done. There you go. There's my origami elf. I'm gonna put a little piece of tape on the back again, just to hold his arms together. I needed a bigger piece of tape. That's okay. I have it. All right, there's my elf. And what did I say I was going to do? I'm going to put, I like to put a backwards C. Maybe I'll put his eyes a little, maybe he's a little tired. And I can also decorate his brim too. Make it look like it's fluffy cotton. Let me hold that a little closer. There you go. Here's my origami elf, guys. This is a fun project. Please replay the video if I went too fast, which I probably did. I have a whole bunch of them. Look at this. I was having fun with it. Here's another one. Hey guys, here's one I made with the pizza newspaper. So you can still make it. Like I said, if you use white paper, you can color it. So I have white paper here too. Maybe I want to do red and green stripes on my white paper, and then I cut my square, or cut my square, then color it. All right, guys, I hope everybody is staying safe. I hope everybody has fun with this project. I do want to see it when you're done with it. Don't share it with me through a photograph. Just bring it to the next time we meet online. I would love to see everybody's origami elves, and you can just hold them up to the camera, and I will give you a grade for it. This is something that needs to be done. I really want you to do a good job with this and have fun with it. All right, guys? I will talk with everybody soon. Have a great day. Have a great holiday. Miss everybody. See you later.